First you hear the screams, and then you hear the giggling. Dada home from work, Dada on the scene, it's a Dada thing. Dada takes him out to swing, oh yeah, you better believe. Dada pushing him on the swing, and Dada gonna sing. Dada sings the ABCs, Dada sings the 1, 2, 3s. It's a Dada thing, it's a Dada thing, it's a Dada thing. Nana used to say she was a dog one day. She was telling a joke and a little bloke didn't pull away. Nana was pretending to bark, Nana was pretending to bite. Nana sure did put one hell of a fright when Nana accidentally ended up biting him. Nana never told that joke again after that day. It was all honk honk, rattle rattle, crash beep beep, and video games. It was a Nana thing. 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 With Papa and lost loved ones that we will never forget. We used to go hunting and fishing, and every now and then Papa would call up Mater the tailor, and we would go camping. And with his beautiful sister, may she rest in peace, we would even go frog gigging. It was a Papa thing. 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 Going hiking, oh yeah, adventuring. I'm gonna follow the streams, getting into anything, exploring everything. It is a Dada thing. Always getting into trouble, always got money on the double. It's a Dada thing. It's a Dada thing. It's a Dada thing. It's a Dada thing. It's a Dada thing.
Well, hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of EricDoordash. It is currently 9:15, October 5th, 2024. We are heading into Marion from Buncombe, where we are now living, doing the 20-mile trek so we can start our day and get the dash on. First things first, though, we need to go to Aces in Goreville, in between Marion and Buncombe, top off the tank, and, well, possibly top off our tires as well. Now, before we get to Aces, if you're a long-time EricDoordash fan, and let's be honest, most of you are, because once you're here, you just can't leave. You might have noticed we have a new cast member for the show. That's right, let me introduce you to Cup of Moss. Cup of Moss is a friend me and my wife met when we were out hiking a few days ago, and it's gonna be part of the show from now on, guys. I've been watering it every day, so say hello to Cup of Moss. Cup of Moss, say hello to my obviously not failing YouTube channel. I don't even put my card in. What am I doing? Look at this loser. There you go. I love Aces. You take your card, you just put it in, you take it out, and it just runs the pump. Don't ever lose your card here, because if someone picks it up, they can literally just get infinite gas if they want. Anyway. You see there? I'm not a loser. I didn't even spend 20 bucks. Unlike that other guy. Anyway. Let's get on with the dash. You know what, guys? I went ahead and pulled around. I'm noticing. It says free. Well, I might as well top the tires off while I'm here, like I said. But right here, it shows money. Oh, do they have two different air pumps? Why? Well, I can see why it says free. Like, no matter how long I held that to my tire, it wouldn't put air in it. Look at that. What a useless piece of junk. Alright, it is now 9:53. We just got into Marion and got an order for Starbucks going all the way to Carbondale. Thanks, Grubhub. Alright, we are at Starbucks. Alright, my order is all strapped in, ready to go. Alright, well, I must be dreaming because I just got my little order buckled in and it says that Dream added in, that's the customer, added in a $3 tip. How about that? Alright, it's 10:25. Just got that dropped off here at the Saluki Apartments, and we were lucky enough to get an Aldi's delivery. So we're going to go pick up 14 items for $11, and then we're going to drive 8 miles. Alright, we're at Aldi's. We got our lucky quarter. We got 14 items to shop for. I think we're going to do pretty good. And I almost forgot my red card. Awesome. Almost. Well, 20 minutes of zigzagging through inconsiderate people blocking entire shopping aisles with one cart and themselves. We were able to get our stuff and get on our way. Well, guys, I'm going to look you in the face and check in with you for the first time in the video. So we just finished dropping off the groceries, went pretty good. But after putting the groceries down on the porch, I looked up and I see this sign on the door. I'll zoom in a little bit for you. That's right. It says that all grass on the property is Oriental. Stop asking about it or we'll sue you. Well, you know what? I was about to knock on the door and ask about, a tip possibly. But then I saw this sign. I realized, my customer has some stuff going on. Clearly they don't need to be bothered. I'll let it slide this time. I understand. That being said, it's now 11:18 and we just drove right down the road because we immediately got a tequila's order here in Carterville. We're making some money. All right. Moss plant is going strong, though it has spilled a little dirt on my dashboard. My dusty screen is doing good. It's 11:35. Guys, we're a few blocks after that delivery, and we already got another order. We're going to Casey's in Cambria, and we're going to be picking up this order for $15. I mean, we're doing pretty good. It's been a decent Saturday. Well, guys, apparently the Casey's on the far north side of Cambria does Doordash. I've never had an order at this one before. It's always the one when you first enter Cambria, but here I am at the one far north. For a second, I thought it was just doing that thing where sometimes it will drop the pin in the middle of the road, not at the store, but just way off in the distance on the same road, because this is on the same road, and it just leads you astray. But no, there's an actual store here. I'm impressed. Time to water the plant before I forget. Bloop, bloop, bloop. There we go. And maybe just a little more. Keep my baby healthy. Oh, okay, that's way too much, way too much. Well, it is taking me to Walker's Bluff. It's like a giant casino, in case you don't know. Told me to take the employee entrance and hand to security. I've been here one time, so luckily I know where that is. Alright, we're doing pretty good, guys. It's 12:14. We just drove straight south through Reed Station Road after dropping that off at the casino in Walker's Bluff. I forgot what it was called for a second. And we got an order going into Carbondale here at Moe's. We just pulled up to pick up our $7 Moe's delivery, and we got a $5 add-on at McDonald's. So we're going to head there next. Ready and waiting. Well, here I am at Snyder Hall, dropping off my second delivery. If I was on Earn My Time, I would be scared that there was no tip, but luckily I already know they did tip, so I'm taken care of. Well, we are back at Aldi's, this time for $17. Unfortunately, it's a batch order, and we're picking up 40 items. Exciting. That explains it. Huge duffel bag, got 3 huge bags of groceries. Well, good luck carrying that up. She asked if she could carry it up to her room with my duffel. And I said yeah, because I didn't want to get a bad rating. Now I've been sitting here on this bench for about 5-6 minutes. Because I let her use my duffel. Alright, well. It's a shame she didn't have enough to tip, guys. You know, it's a shame. Maybe if she didn't buy $110 worth of junk food. I don't know. Got the groceries moved over to the duffel. I'm about to head out. Can't help but notice my bag has a tear that I hadn't seen in it. Did she tear my bag, dude? Jesus Christ, man. I saw her carrying it like this by the one handle and then by the lid instead of the second handle. Well, here we go. No tip, 10 extra minutes added on, and a broken back. Thanks, Neely Hall. Now, we can finally move on with our lives. Alright guys, well my wife had texted me asking if I'd come pick her up so she could spend the rest of the night with me. So I'm gonna go pick her and little man up, and we'll continue the dash here in a little bit. It's 2:25 right now. I suspect it's gonna be around 3:30, 4 o'clock by the time I get back to it, but we will, and I'll see you guys then. Be right back. Alright, we are back in Marion. We're on a batch order at Subway and Pizza Hut. Subway is right behind the wall there. You can't see it, but that's okay. You don't need to. You just trust me. But it is it is now 5:14. So we are a little behind, but that's okay. Great. DoorDash is doing this thing again where they're asking for the receipt pictures. Oh, please. Why, DoorDash? Why, God? Every time they do that, man, I end up getting in and out of my car 1,000 times because I just keep forgetting. Then I get in my car and then I'm like, oh, it says I need a picture. Okay. Alright, got our personal pan and our boneless wings. We're going to put it in the bag with our sandwich here. We're good to go. My phone keeps putting it on one zip, and I'm not hitting the button. It does it every time I open the camera again, and it's really getting on my nerves. Look, if the video looks zoomed in today, that's why. It's a new phone and a new camera. It really has. My God, dude. I gotta take a photo of the bag because I don't got a receipt. Ah! Okay. There you go. And my camera went back, zoomed in again, so everything's all zoomed in again. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Dropping off at the Dollar Tree. Though I don't know that because they put the delivery address and the pin on this building here that sells travel sheds. But no one's here, so I just wasted all that time. So I don't get it, dude. How hard is it to put freaking delivery instructions? I called her on the phone, and I was like, hey, ma'am, which building are you located at? Because it just dropped the pin here. She goes, oh, blah, 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 and then hung up. And I'm just like, and then she texts me and goes, I'll meet you outside. And I'm just like, outside where? I don't know where you're at. What? And then I had to actually call her back again and be like, ma'am, I don't know where you're at. And she goes, oh, the Dollar Tree. Okay, well, that's the next building over. I'm ready to get this off my hands. At least this part won't be overcomplicated. How hard is it to put instructions, man? Alright, we're here at DQ on a 550 order. It was ready and waiting. They forgot my drink, but after I reminded them, I got it, and then she offered me a free drink for my wait, so large Dr. Pepper to share with the family. Alright, our next stop is going to be here at Culver's. We're picking up this 11 for 11. Gonna drop this off. The customer sent me a long paragraph explaining how to get to their house, so that's always good. Down the dead-end road. Get going. Alright, we're at Dairy Queen now. We got a $18 order going all the way to West Frankfort. And it's just a bunch of ice creams with one Frosty. Or icy or slushy or, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's get going. Alright, well, we got an order here at West Frankfort, McDonald's for $9, 9 miles. Already got it in the bag. We're about to head out. Looking pretty good here, guys. Alright, it is 7:55.
Wait a
We're
minute.
about to turn it in for the night, but we're gonna do one last order.
Where's a bubblegum machine?
Logan's Roadhouse. Now, if you're new to the channel, about 2 years ago, I did get banned from ever coming back to Logan's Roadhouse because they caught me filming the bubbles in their jukebox. I was gonna use them for a loading screen, and they got mad at me for filming. So I was not allowed back in here. What are you talking about, buddy? Alright, well, we're gonna finish up the night with Fazoli's order. Alright, and our second order is going here to Carbondale at the student housing. It did want me to double back all the way to Marion and pick up Popeyes and then go to Carbondale, but I had to drop by Popeyes anyway to get to Heron to drop off my other order, so I went in and just stopped at Popeyes and my order was ready. So that cut off like 7 miles, man. Like, definitely worth the stop. Well, they said to leave it at, I don't know, man, that's not how I would have wanted it, but I've said it before, you know, it's kind of weird how people want their food just left in random places. Alright, well, that's going to be it for me in this video, guys. On Grubhub, we ended up making $76.08. On Doordash, we ended up making $66.31, $25.75, and $9. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again next time on Eric Doordash. Dash on!